Alright, John, I'm going to give you a nice little walkthrough video of the Sailfish real quick. And we're going to work our way around the boat, and then at the end I'm going to give you a look at the trailer. So this boat's in great condition considering its age, and we're going to zoom in on the keel real quick. You can see that there is no dock rash or chipping, and this boat is bottom painted. There's a nice bow flare to this boat to help push all the water out to the side, start getting into some sportier weather. On both sides of the gel coat, there's no chips or deep scratches along the hull. Your Sailfish emblem, all the letters are there. Now we're going to go along the starboard side of the boat. Same thing, great shape. Might be able to see the bottom paint a little bit better now that we have the sun facing our direction. Sailfish logo. The engine, it's a Yamaha 250. There is a little bit of paint missing on the apron right here. But that's the only damage, I guess you could say, to this engine. You could look at the props, that way you can see that the blades aren't chipped or cracked. A little bit of rust on them, but we can get that off, not a problem. Here's the aft end of the boat. I opened up the bilge compartment, but here are some rod holders, and then all of your pumps, water separator filter. It's going to be the access to the bilge. Nice wide hatch if you need to change anything. Closes right up. You have your live well and wash down on the starboard side of the boat. And then you have some upholstery that wraps around the port starboard side, and it stops right about where the console starts. So if you are fighting a fish, you're not leaning up against raw fiberglass or gel coat. And then here is your more rod holders along the leaning post. Little sink if you need to rinse anything off. And then you have a live well for some bait. This is where I would probably keep your bait. Some drawers to keep tackle in. And then you have some tow rails as well. So if you are fighting a big fish, you need that extra support. That way you're not slipping around on the deck. And then the upholstery at the captain's seat. It's nice and clean. There's no rips or tears, loose stitching. It actually looks like it was just redone not too long ago. Nice simple console with electronics. You have your speed and tack gauge right there for your Yamaha, Garmin chart plotter, an ICOM VHF, and then your basic rocker switches for all of your washdowns, Lenco trim tabs, fusion head unit, nice little oh shit handle. Here are all your bow compartments. You have 2 fish boxes or coolers. They are identical. Your floor storage. Dedicated spot for a 5-gallon bucket right there. And a nice little look of the starboard compartment. And then your seating for the front. Same condition. Looks almost brand new. Then here's a look with all of your hatches closed on the bow. Got some grab rails up top, anchor box. There is rope and chain. The rope looks fairly new as well. Your T-top is pretty good shape. Here's underneath the canvas. I wouldn't say that it's new or needs to be replaced. It's in good condition, fair condition, but there's no rips and tears in that either. The aluminum looks solid, no broken welds. Then here's a look at the canvas on top. But nice simple boat. It's got deep gunnels, looks great. And up top you have a nice little mesh storage area to keep any safety gear. That way it breathes and doesn't collect mold or mildew. Easy to get to. But yeah, that's the Sailfish, man. It's a pretty nice boat. I'm pretty fond of it. Considering its age, it looks great. And gel coat and fiberglass are all in good condition. Now I'm gonna go through the trailer a little bit. Gonna go nice and slow so you can see the condition of the axles and brakes, welds, all that good stuff. I do know that this is a custom trailer. Spare tire. Always nice to have one of those. Your bunk welds look good. Brackets, great shape. Axles look in great condition as well. Brakes and brake lines are where they're supposed to be. Probably would trim those zip ties. If we were to do a sea trial, I'll once the boat's off the trailer, I'll trim those up.